Welcome to the 34th Annual AGC NYS Construction Industry Conference. In a year like no other, this year's industry conference is obviously like no other. We're sorry we can't all be together in Saratoga Springs this year, as is our tradition. We'll miss seeing all of you in person for what is one of our busiest and most fun weeks of the year. And we know the Parting Glass and the other fine establishments we usually frequent this week are really missing us all too. We look forward to hopefully returning to normal order next year. That said, we are also very excited about the opportunities that our move to a virtual platform for this year's conference presents. We can engage members and participants and deliver content in ways we would not necessarily be able to do in person. Frankly, I believe the lineup of content, speakers, and presentations our team has assembled for this year's industry conference is our best ever. I hope you will agree. As New York's leading statewide construction industry organization, AGC NYS is the eyes, ears, and voice of our industry across the Empire State, and your gateway to AGC of America. The AGC NYS staff brings decades of unparalleled experience, expertise, and dedication, and functions as trusted advisors and an extension of your own staff. In normal times, the value of our association is clear. But as we all know, this past year has been anything but normal, as each of us have faced unprecedented challenges in our businesses and our lives. Every step of the way, the AGC NYS staff has been there to guide, advise, and inform our members and industry as we navigated the perils and uncertainty of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our team has worked around the clock, pushing hard to keep our members working safely and their projects essential. They help provide clarity to a seemingly endless and ever-changing maze of rules and restrictions, providing information and resources necessary to comply within hours of new requirements appearing, and fielding questions and calls at all hours, 7 days a week. From the webinars and the briefings to the virtual town hall meetings where we pressed federal and state officials to act to protect and defend our industry and restore our economy, and all the individual conversations with members in between. AGC NYS did what we always do. We led the way for our industry. And in the most serious and difficult of times, AGC did it better than ever. As one member wrote, echoing what we heard from so many, in hindsight, I can't imagine how we would have fared and what decisions we may have made without AGC NYS as our main source of daily information and real-time updates. Putting together this virtual industry conference has also been a team effort, and believe it or not, was far more challenging than managing all the details and logistics of hosting about 1,000 of you in Saratoga for our traditional conference. Just as they've done throughout this challenging year, the AGC staff rose to the occasion to get the job done. Michael, Brianna, Brendan, Brooke, Kathy, Sarah, Joe, Walter, Carla, Dennis, and Jim, thank you for all you do to make AGC NYS the premier organization it is, and for your unwavering commitment to our members. A special thank you is due to Sarah, our quarterback for the industry conference, for the incredible work she did pulling this all together so well. Bravo. I also want to thank our leaders for their service and stewardship throughout this tough year. Our chairman, Barry Fries of B.R. Fries & Associates, has been there at every turn. So too have our officers, Vice Chairman Joe K. Pasilico of Pasilico, Treasurer Carl Stewart of Turner Construction, Secretary Dave Collins of D.A. Collins, and immediate past Chairman Jim O'Brien of Both Our Construction. As of our Building Board of Governors Chairman Matt Squires of Manning Squires Hennig, and Highway Board of Governors Chairman Doug Fusillo of CCI Companies. I also want to recognize and thank our past Chairman Jeff DeStefano of Harrison and Burroughs Bridge Constructors for his national leadership as Treasurer of AGC of America this year, a role he will continue next year. I am grateful to each of you and all of our board members for all you do for our association and industry. It is a pleasure working with each of you, and I am proud to call you my friends. A sincere thanks, too, to our generous sponsors, who you can see on your screen and throughout our virtual event platform, for making this industry conference possible. We appreciate your support of this event and of AGC. Thank you very much. We are hopeful that 2021 will find us emerging from the haze and challenges of COVID-19 and returning to our normal activities and events. It certainly seems like we will face more disruptions and restrictions before we get there, based on current trends in infection rates. But there is hope and encouragement in the progress towards vaccines and treatments for COVID-19. Whatever the future holds, you can be assured that AGC NYS will continue to be there to help you and your company meet whatever challenges and seize whatever opportunities may arise. I hope you will find the industry conference this year valuable and enjoyable. And next year, when we're back in Saratoga, God willing, the first round at the Parting Glass is on me.